Hello everybody, we're back for some more Mega Dimension DLC. I made a bunch of donuts winding up for this. And I did manage to make a grass power, shiny sparkling power thing here. For 5 stars, level 79 plus. So, specifically for grass, I think that's the only shiny world that I did. Oh, I got one level 2 for steel, so we can go looking for that if we find a 3-star thing that we actually like. So good for us. But for this, we're just gonna, I suppose we're just gonna focus in on getting our way made over to Rayquaza. So, it's currently not a zone for any Pokemon that I would like. Let's hop into that zone to get some points, however. So, I have so many donuts to choose from. This one will probably be really good, because it puts us a little over the level that we need. And it also gives us a big haul, so we could probably get a lot of good berries out of this for more donut making. Alright, so we gotta be looking for stuff. That's 2. Imagine if this stupid ice cream cone actually got a Mega Evolution. Like, I wonder what a Mega Vanillux would be like anyway. Avalog. Talonflame, you might want to get over here quickly. Let's get Talonflame out of there. Heal it up, and then we can break all these things here. We're going places. God, they're everywhere. Any floating Pokeballs? There's one. Tanga, there's a good berry. You figure out how to get onto the roof. Should be easy enough. Okay, get the thing. Probably would have been easier if I had looked over this way first. I got Pokeballs from that? Nice. Zoom. Alright, that's not bad for a first thing. You go evolve that Gimme Ghoul that I was traded a little while ago. Well, I was told to hold on to it, so might want to do that actually pretty quickly here. Do believe we're going to figure out how to summon or get to Rayquaza shortly here. Let's find a bench to sit on real quick. What a nice bench. Let's see what we have today. Groville and Skeptile. Sceptile? Skeptile? I have no idea. Fairies. That's Mega Mawile? Toxel. My sparkling power is for grass and then for steel. It looks like I had 2 dragon wormholes today. I got an Ultra Ball, yay! Just making sure nothing else shows up. This is a level 3, so... For that grass sparkling power, I really want to get a Rose Raid or a Roselia out of it. There's an alpha somewhere, I just heard it. Dude, like, really? I didn't mean to roll, but of course the game has to select really quickly after I actually do stuff. Baggin'. I don't think I approve of how skittish Dratini is. It doesn't strike me as that sort of a Pokemon. Elusive, yes, but not, like, frightened skittish. Also just feels a little weird. Walkenberry, alright. That was just a barely. Why do you go the long way? Alright, now I need to catch an alpha Pokemon. Question shall forever be, will we get lucky? I still approve of how zoned in this game gets me every once in a while. And it is just generally difficult to break away from this for some reason or another. Which is why I always find myself back on it when I don't expect to be. Gibber. Might be a better idea to just go over here. Berry, alright. Still need an alpha. Going up top. A bunch of bagging, not the alpha that I'm looking for. You know, it might end up helping if I actually remove some of these Pokemon here. Why would you flinch to that little thing? Thanks, love. Okay, now that that's taken care of, please show up as an alpha. Anybody? Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a Shiny Dratini. Oh my god. There is a Shiny Dratini on my screen right now. Please look the other way. Yes. Yes! I am so freaking happy. That is a Shiny Dratini, and it's relaxed. Okay, that's cool. And it's alert to sound, so its speed IV is good, yet its nature makes it slow. I will take it either way. Oh. That was just standard Shiny Charm odds. There was no buff to anything in here. Glad I did that, though. Alright, let's heal her burn, because she's helping us so much with this. Now, Dratini love, and I mean love, to run away. So I had to do that the way I did, because I would have lost that shiny, and that would not have been good. That's why I was being so careful as to not scare it in any way, shape, or form. And why I saved multiple times, even after catching all the other Dratini. But it is worth it because that's probably one of the best new Mega Shinies that we can get. Right in the way. love when I'm able to just tick things off my list of Pokemon that I really wanted to get for shinies. So, a fun fact, when I started Pokemon competitive play, all the way back in 2015, I had a Dragonite that I brought to my second tournament, and her name was Isabelle, go figure. Because I was a really, like, hardcore fan of Animal Crossing New Leaf at the time, and a Dragonite, for whatever reason, just fell into that sort of namesake very well. So if I get a female Shiny Dratini, I'm probably going to name it Isabelle and turn it into said Dragonite. But the Dragonite was based on a regular, not a shiny, so it might be a little counterintuitive based on the original name. I still need to catch an alpha Pokemon. If they could kindly show up, that would be amazing. Encounter power does seem to take a while to get more Pokemon to show up. All right. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get my alpha out of here. I almost... I scared myself a little over there. Indeed. So our meter's still going slow for the time being. Do we have any more luck? Alpha, no alpha? Doesn't seem like we're going to be getting an alpha. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'll just go into another hyperspace. I do have another Dragon one handy, so... yeah, let's go over to the other Dragon one. That was a very successful jump. It's kind of funny because I just got my shiny Skrelp before. Oh, there's a forest grass. See, this might be a good one to use that steel buff on. I could also use it here by technicality for a Mawile, but where's the other dragon one? Right here. up we go. I would love to find a shiny Absol still. I approve of that. Okay, so the portal's down there. Is there anything on these rooftops that I need to be aware of right now? Or around the rooftops? Bye. Okay, so what do we have here? This is a 3-star. Ooh, item powered berries. That would probably be really nice to have. It depends if this is the really small zone, though. I think I'm gonna risk it. Actually, no. I needed to use this in a 4-star zone so I get better ones. Yeah. Humongo Power's fine. Then we'll go do that Rogue Rebattle after this. So immediately got Dratini up here. Normal type Pokemon and 3 species. So if I get lucky. Could have been an unfortunate thing. This is a big wild zone, so I could have gotten good with the things. Alright. So Talonflame in here. Alright, let's go up, 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 and we'll see if there's anything new up top. Dratini. Oh my god. Bubbloo anywhere? I guess it would be down there, right? There's one. Gotta get over there. Too far. I was gonna say baggin'. Green baggin'. Love to have a shiny of that little guy. Kirbia, Passo, Shuka, Wakan, Yashe, Tamado. Oh, get out of my way, you Mega Stones! Go down there. Shuka Berry. Alright. I'm surprised there's no Pokemon down in here. Rindo. Alright. It might be better served if I just check out the rooftops and just keep going at that. There are so many Dratini. Ooh. Okay, I almost missed something over here. It's a big old Pokeball. Talonflame. Oh my god. Talonflame. It's literally right here. They're also happy-go-lucky. Yeah, nothing new out of the baggin'. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Wonder what's gonna open up after we get done with Rayquaza. Where's that Rogue Mega? Yeah. So that's a 5-star. Is there another little thing that we can do before then? We do need a Toxel. We'll go in there, then we'll do the Rebattle. I like this guy. So what we need is probably a level 4. Might have been better to use level 3, but kind of holding out hope here. Let's see. Man, it's big. Use the catch window. Camera's not letting me abuse. I need to find a Toxel in here. I got so much stuff out of that. Question of the year right now, where is Toxel? Tell you where it is, we're searching for it. Really hope it's not one of those rare like obnoxiously rare encounters here. Aha. A little strange I haven't seen a Pikachu in here yet. Maybe down this corridor? Pikachu! Yay. Sort of funny that Pikachu attacks you while Pichu runs away. I guess the argument there is that Pichu's a baby Pokemon. But then again, there's things like Toxel. I think Raichu, if you find one wild, also attacks you. These rooftops kind of suck for getting things. If we're being honest here. There's two Pikachus! Yeah, it's starting to seem like it was a bad idea to go in here with a 4-star donut. I think a 3 would have been fine. Oh, that's why we have so much time, because it's only a 2-star. Hello. And bye. Alright, we are within the threshold to just do that Rogue Mega battle. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and hop on out of here. Even after wasting a donut, yes, I'm sorry. Come here, Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, let's... None of these are shiny. Okay. Bye, Pikachu. Let's get our final 10,000 points with a rebattle. I'm gonna hop through here real quick. I'm sure there's an alpha in there. This will be pretty good, I think. Yeah. Right, let's get on in here. That was a critical hit. Come on. We'll give Feraligatr a time to shrine here. I wonder how bad Mega Rayquaza is going to be to fight. Y'all remember this? Oh god, Swords Dance. just keep her near us. That's play rough. Hi. Okay, we're almost done. There we go. Mawile has to be one of the most interesting looking and designed megas out there. Excellent job for Alligator. An assortment of goodies came out of the gold bonus ball. Let's see what we got. All right. Colbur, Babiri, Chardy, Lurval, Haben. Sweet. Alright, so I think for Rayquaza, because it's a dragon type, we are gonna go ahead and lead with Mawile when we get in there. It probably has some sort of ground type move, which is gonna be a no bueno for us, but yeah, it's a thing. Now, as usual, I'm going to figure out how to make said donut for said big battle, and we'll go from there. We'll have the recipe! The Rust Syndicate is probably already here. Mm-hmm. Oh, am I not welcome? $120 points in sweet, 40 points in spicy, and 340 points in sour. So it needs to be a really sour donut with a lot of sweetness. $390 points in fresh. Cool. The oil produced by Paldea's Arboliva, I'm never going to learn how to say that correctly, is said to be so delicious you'll feel as if you've gone to heaven after tasting it. How Corbo got some is best left a mystery. I like how similarly sized he is to our player character. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure, no sense in making things complicated. We'll see. Alrighty. That fresh score is kind of worrying me right now. Meet you up there. Is it 340? Delta old-fashioned donuts. So we need fresh, which means... I need a berry that gets a lot of sour in. But I also need spicy. And then sour. Can I make this on my own? No. How much sour do I need again? Is that enough? No, I need more sour. This is really frustrating. I'm so sorry. I'm lacking a little fresh. Sweet and sour. I need a high sweet. I need 310, right? No. Okay, I'm gonna look if I have enough real quick, so bear with me. I don't approve of this recipe. I have to go get more hyper Colbur berries after this. So, yeah, take that in for a minute, and yeah. So, let's make this. Fast mega charging. Alright. I am curious, and it's growing on just what's going to open up after we get through Rayquaza here. Let's go up to the roof. Let's just get right on into this. Let's go. Now, it's going to have us do the standard fight, then the Delta Mega Rayquaza. Oh my god, they hyperspaced the Sky Pillar. Let's go. This is the Sky Pillar, right? I guess this space is taking the shape of a place related to Ansha's story. Rayquaza was the first ever one to Mega Evolve. Interesting. Let's take a look. Well, that's interesting. Is there a puzzle we have to do, or is it just a fight? Look. Something's coming! There it is, Rayquaza. Rayquaza appeared. Ow! Oh. Oh my god. Okay, Millie? We need to heal up. I really don't want to do the Mega Evo, but and now we have to deal with this. Oh my god! Mega Rayquaza. Oh my god, its Delta Stream actually hurts me while I'm wandering around. This sucks. Do I have to stop it from doing that? Oh my god. Millie, come on. Lynn, oh my god. Really? Really? I have to redo this? And I have to do it all the way from the start. That's great. Okay. I was right there, and I think it dropped some of that stuff to halt the donut from doing thing. Like running out. It only gave me 3,000 calories or something for this. This is actually ridiculous trying to do it in this. I need to smack this thing with a freaking moonblast. Lynn seems to be doing a lot better. We'll just stick to Lynn for this. That was Dragon Ascent, holy jeez. I need Lynn in this. This is actually ridiculous. Ow. Dude. Three times I have to try this. Why did it not stop the Dragon Ascent? So it's not Hyper Beam. Stun it, please. Come on, Lynn, get rid of it. Lynn? I am getting very, very irritated right now. I don't find this battle to be that hard, but really, there is no reason it should be this quick for being a DLC final boss. Ow. There we go. I think we got it now. Lynn fell out of Mega. That's great. Are we not able to target it? Hello? Just roll. No, we are done with this. Moonblast. Get out of here, you overgrown noodle. Now, Pokeball, what are you going in? 3 times. Oh my god. That gave me a huge headache. Gotta love it. Ugh. Curious if there's anything worse to do. To be completely fair, I don't... The Hoopa is just there to help her out with defense stuff. This Rayquaza, I do not believe it's going to listen to her. Got it. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor indeed. If you say so. Why'd you have to stop? In short, please keep your donut store open for us. And Little Gulpin, too. Well, that figures. I do? What kind? The question is there a Hoopa battle? Stories of what you done. Mm-hmm. She's got a level 68 Mega Gardevoir last I checked. I don't think she's going to be hurting for things. She's more of an actress than a trainer anyway. In the anime, I remember her not being able to get past Leon's Rillaboom, if I recall correctly. She only knocked out one of his Pokemon, and that's it. And then the Rillaboom had Grassy Glide, and Diantha just couldn't get past it, even with the Mega. Oh, it's good. She what? Happy Durg. Of course. Rayquaza do be looking a bit like a Gyarados right now. Alright. Now we get to the post game. And, treat you up and pay you with donuts. Alright. Do we get another credit scene? That's cute. I love the child illustrations. It's actually adorable. All right. The next day, your alarm is going off. Imagine there's even more hyperspace weirdness that we have to deal with. Morning, sunshine. Oh boy. Side mission 188. Start special scanning. Okay. Now the problem is how... That's something like we have to spin points. How many points are we going to have to do to get one of these special scans? Oh. A prison bottle? Hey, emergency! This weird distortion suddenly appeared. There's some bizarro energy pouring out of it. It doesn't seem to be connected to Rogue Mega Evolution, but still, whatever's at the center of all that power makes my hair stand on end. Why so worried? It looks like Hoopa? Okay. So, I guess there's a second Hoopa? World hopping. My gut is right about 20% of the time. Ooh. A bottle believed to have been used to steal away the power of a certain Pokemon long ago. The Jin Unbound. Okay, well, that's a big side mission. Unidentified Megastone detected. Where's the Rust Syndicate again? Let's go talk to these people and see about getting that thing going. Special scanning. Alright, let me explain. You know how pockets of hyperspace lumos are still appearing? Some of them are unlike any we've seen so far. So we develop a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call it the Special Scan System. I say we, but it was the fine gagheads at Case Artico who did the developing. Cool. How many points are we talking here? I guess we have to go do one last mission. Let's go see about doing one. We can use that steel shiny power thing. Sparkling power. Oh, it's level 2. It's level 2? All right. All right, so let's go in here. We will drop a save because I actually want to shiny hunt all these Pokemon in here. 25,000 points for this first special scan, it seems. I guess we have to go up and over. Okay, let's go find some brambles. Trying to remember what shiny Galarian Meowth looks like. I think it's yellow. Poor Aaron. So let's see. Where even are patches of bramble? else. Oh, I see. I believe this is our gold ball right here. Hit the thing. Zoom. So, got the gold ball. There's just something right here. You ever just smash the ground in? And just delete everything around you? Oh. Gotta go back up. I need to go up and I need to get that over there. Whee! I love just rolling off of buildings. I would like to get a shiny out of this. Well, that's no good. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before we can actually get one of these special scans up. I'm wondering if this 25k is just gonna be for the first one. And then they just get really expensive going forward. We just gotta keep clearing off everybody. Dude, where are you? Whee! $500 calories left. Would love to get lucky right about now. I am about out of time, so unfortunately, if we don't get a shiny with this, I'm just not gonna worry about it. So I guess for the post game, we'll just be collecting more of the same. And that being points, but I'm glad we got a shiny out of this. And it was one I was actually going for. Oh, I'm actually tired for once. I don't even remember what my buffs are. I think it's Encounter Power 1. And then it's Shiny level 3. But obviously they have not chosen to shine. Suppose it would be interesting to have a shiny Clef Key. That's like gold. No, it won't. Beginning to close. No. Well, I suppose a cool thing to say would be I can actually start, like, in earnest shiny hunting. Just gotta keep my sweet donut cachet up. Alright. Yeah, that'll do it for this episode of Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC. We got through Rayquaza, and now we just have to grind up points for our next thing. So, it's cool. Definitely gonna have to keep doing this because it's actually still very, very fun, even though we got the main stuff out of the way. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world it took me 3 tries to get through Mega Rayquaza. That is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna cruise through a couple of these wild zones real quick. So there's an Alpha Vivillon. And then we'll go through the other one with Salamence and the General Dragons. Okay, so Solomon's is normal. There's an Alpha Baggin in there. That is a small Alpha Salamence. Holy. It is like puny. Alpha Lopunny as usual. Yeah, so if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Mega Dimension DLC stuffs. But it's really gonna wind down now, I think. There's 5 specific special scans, and there's 5 legendaries that I'm able to shiny hunt through these scans. So I'm gonna see about rolling some stuff. I really want to find an area with Roselia in it again, because that's one shiny that I really want. I'll go through this, and then we will legitimately be off. Already. Totodile. Bowdon. Seems to be no luck. Yeah, I think that'll do it for me. We are good to go here. So in the next one, we're going to continue on building up that scan power. And we're going to see what these special things are and probably start shiny hunting the good legends. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Stick around for the next one, and bye.